Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the Alliance Automation Fab Shop. I'm Big Ben, your host. And today, I want to show you a few things in our shop. So we have some weld bays set up here. And to produce good quality products in-house, we like to have good quality tools to help us with that. So come on, let me show you. So we're a fairly new fab shop, an in-house fab shop. So 3 of our 4 stations are equipped almost exactly the same. So these bays have a Siegmund weld table. They have a Lincoln Electric FlexTech 500C welding machine. We've got airlines, extension cords, rolling chests, every good tool that our fabricators here in-house are going to need. Carrying on to bay number 2 of 4, we have 2 smaller Siegmund table setups. And going back to Lincoln Electric, we have the FlexTech 500C. You can do everything on this thing, man. We're set up from Arc Solutions is our supplier out of Hicksville, Ohio. They do a great job personalizing our manufacturing need. So they got us set up right now on these 500 barrels of 045 wire and a special feed system. Continued reliability if you're Lincoln Electric. Let's move on. All right, on to the 4th bay. Obviously the same as the last one. Now this time you have a big 5x10 Siegmund welding table. Now I want to talk about Siegmund welding tables because, like I said before, when you're in the manufacturing realm, when you're manufacturing a quality product, you want it to be the best, so you want to work on the best, am I right? So, Siegmund weld tables, they're flat, they're precise, and you'll notice mine doesn't have legs on it. Why, you ask? Well, I don't like building off the floor, personally. There's a lot of shops that don't really have the option. But we're blessed here to have the tools that we need. So, I like to put this baby down on the floor and build bigger projects. Now the legs. The legs, don't get me wrong, are super heavy duty. Very, very adjustable if you're trying to get that leveling aspect. A couple more cool things about Siegmund. They are manufactured in Germany, and the major USA importer is Quantum Machinery Group. And they don't only sell weld tables and fixturing, they sell an entire whole nother planet array of manufacturing equipment. It's super cool, you ought to check it out. So another really cool thing about this table, man, you got measurements over here on the side and these grid lines. These grid lines are every 2 inches, and you can see all these scribed measurements in there. So this is called the Imperial Series tables. They also come in metric for those of you fabricators that have to deal with metric prints all the time. Then they're done now. So when we bought our Siegmund tables from Quantum, they sold us these in kits. So typically they would come with maybe 2 of these, 2 of these, 5 or 6 stops, and all these bolting pins. Well, these bolting pins are actually what holds it down. Easy screw and unscrew. Also came with this special Allen wrench so you don't accidentally strip the head when you're tightening. Now, when done, check this out. You've got these little holders. Now, we did these in-house with a 3D printer, Bamboo Labs, taking the 3D printing nation by storm. Bamboo Labs. Thank you, Bamboo Labs. So we can store those properly. Also, we have clamps. These are all also Siegmund products. We have push clamps, adjustable up and down, special clamping locks, and even some swivels. More clamps. So, disclaimer, these clamps, since there's fixturing involved, these clamps are not necessarily to torque products, but they're meant to hold and hold securely. And being the big guy that I am, I mean, I can't even screw in a light bulb without breaking the thing. So, these clamps have really been put to the test by me personally, and they're still holding up. We've had them for a while. Moving down here, special little stops here. Anytime you need to make a jig, let's say you got to sit here and make 150 of the same part, you have everything you need. Everything you need. Corresponding holes, everything connects to each other. See all these here? All of these can match up, slide up and down. So we don't have a whole lot of the larger types of fixturing, but we do have enough to do what we do in-house at this point. And there's just so many options with this, man. And in the earlier Cobot video, you saw how we kind of had that set up. Well, that works with every single table here. And then these larger ones, obviously we'll use those in larger weldments. If I needed to hold a side up at 90 degrees, there it is. Easy, easy, easy. So at the factory, Siegmund uses a couple of processes on the tabletops. The first one is plasma nitration. Reduces basic wear and corrosion of the top of the table. Also, bar coating. BAR stands for black anti-rust coating. So, Siegmund also gives you these cleaning products with their tables. So you have a brush, little holes here. This is an anti-spatter, which we don't have anymore, got to get some more. This is an anti-spatter, this is a cleaner. So, as you can see, these tables have been put to use, but cleaning it with these products, man, makes them look really nice and shiny. Weld berry adhesion is less. So, like I said before, Siegmund really takes care of their products and takes pride in what they make. Alright, so to wrap this awesome party up, I just wanted to remind you that we provide quality products. And to do so, we require quality tools and tables, right? So any company that I've mentioned in this video thus far, there's going to be links down below so you can check out their products and what they have to offer for your manufacturing facility. Also, if you like this content, like and subscribe. And again, if you have any suggestions for me or you want to see something special at our facility, hit me up in the comments. No problem.